Hey guys, CommodorePET here, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I wanted to talk about a topic that, some people have been asking me, and, other people have been asking is, when is the Jartex practice update? And, honestly, that's what I want to talk about today. What I want to see in a Jartex practice update. Oh my god, where did that go? What I want to see in a Jartex practice update, sort of, like, when I think it might be, and overall, like, what I think, like, the knockback should entail, and what I think that maybe, like, kits and everything. So, to start off, I want to start off with the knockback. So, Pika updated their practice, and they added, like, a new knockback. But the problem is that it's literally broken. The Pika KB is broken. If you ever played no debuff on there, for example, you'll pearl at somebody, and it will teleport you, like, 5 blocks in the air, or, like, you'll be versing somebody, for example, and like, they'll just, like, randomly start taking KB, and then they just won't. It feels like the KB is random. That guy didn't even eat his apple. That's fun. But you hear what I'm saying here, where it's like, it's so off. There's something wrong with it. It's like it needs more horizontal. It needs, like, something. That's what I feel. Like, I know they wanted to move away from the vanilla KB, but honestly, I think vanilla KB is fine. Like, the KB that Jartex has for practice, I think it's perfectly fine, honestly. Like, genuinely, I think they should have just kept this type of KB. I know Pika originally had a higher... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can't be hitting me against the wall like that, buddy. But I know Pika originally had a, like, a higher vertical KB than Jartex did. And the thing is that's why I like Jartex KB better, because it was a little bit more horizontal, a little less vertical, which means you could hold the combo for a lot longer. And I think Jartex, honestly, really just has, like, the perfect KB for practice on Jartex and on Pika, honestly, because the rest of the game modes have this type of KB. It would only make sense that practice should have it. Now, I'm not totally against Pika going for a more, what I call, competitive knockback, where it's like, it's harder to get a combo, or it takes more skill to get a combo. But the problem with that is they just didn't make it right. Like, if you're W-tapping somebody, right, they will still get closer to you. It's almost like the first hit, will do a good amount of knockback, but even if you W-tap, it's like you don't do as much knockback afterwards. It's really odd, especially, like, in boxing and stuff, I noticed, where you kind of have to, like, step back and, like, that, look, when you combo somebody, I'll try to do it on this guy, where, like, you hit somebody, and then you pause, and then you, like, let go of W, you pause again. Like, I'm trying to do it on this guy. Yeah, like that, like this. Yeah, just like that. You have to do that a lot on Pika, and usually that's because they don't have enough horizontal KB. Like, you can do it on, like, any server with any KB, but on Pika, you just have to do it so much that it's, like, it just feels almost, like, wrong. I'm hoping when they do update practice, they either keep the same KB, or they try to make a better KB than they put on Pika, because the Pika one is broken. And this guy is very laggy. Oh my god. Yeah. Coming back to Jartex, I haven't really played in a while because I've been busy with, like, work and school stuff. So, just coming back and playing Jartex, it's kind of refreshing a little bit, hopping on and throwing people up in the air, even though I haven't played for a while. But anyways, moving on to the next thing. I want to talk about the kits. Pika added a lot of kits. They added, like, boxing and everything, and honestly, add the same kits you added to Pika onto Jartex. Perfect. Great new kits and everything. It's really good, really good. Like, really, really good. Like, I think, personally, that the kits and stuff they added to Pika practice is basically, like, pretty good. Hands down, like, there's no problems with it. I think the UI changes they did to Pika, not being able to hover over people's names. There's also not being able to tab people's names. Like, if I try to put this guy's name in tab, right, and I press tab, it'll, like, cycle through their names, right? On Pika, for some reason, it just doesn't do that, and that's usually just a bug, so they probably gotta fix that. But overall, like, you can't really see people's, like, KD and stuff overall, and, win streaks on the, like, when you open up your list of items, like, to pick a game mode, it'll show, like, who actually has the, best win streak for that day, but there's no, like, overall win streak on it. And the weird thing about it is that it doesn't reset, So what ends up happening is, say for example, I get a 100 win streak in one day on no debuff, as an example, right? If I log in the next day and don't play a match, my 100 win streak will still be there. So that's a glitch that, you know, if they were to add their practice to Jartex, they need to fix that, because that really just kind of ruins the leaderboards. Because it gives you a false sense of who's actually playing, who's online. Like, you know, being able to see who's on the leaderboards for that day, right, is a really great thing, because you'll load into a match like, oh, this guy's a 30 win streak, he must be a good player. You know, you get some really good matches going. Maybe, like, build up some rivalries between, like, number 1, number 2 players, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, with the broken, like, leaderboard thing, where for some reason it just shows, you know, anybody who's, like, just, like, been playing, like, the last couple days, as long as they still have the win streak, like, it's really just, it kind of ruins that. It kind of ruins the leaderboards. And, like, honestly, I'm thinking that maybe the maps are, like, too small on Pika. Some of them are, like, angled. Some of them are extremely small. Some of them are, like, really, 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 like, odd. Which is, like, not what I want. I don't usually play build on here, so this is gonna be interesting. There's a guy with 55 ping, so my rods are gonna be super delayed. But, like, essentially, like, versing, like, people on Pika, like, sometimes I'm playing the map, and it's, like, essentially, I'm just, like, stuck somewhere because it's so small. This guy should be dead. There we go. And small maps aren't necessarily bad, but, you know, they're giving us small maps for something like Gapple or no debuff, and it's like, I don't want to be dealing with that. Like, I don't want to hit somebody into a wall every single time I'm fighting them, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you get like a 6-hit combo or something, and then they're against a wall. The size of maps that Jartex has, honestly, in my opinion, is perfect size. They're not too big, so you can run around the entire time, but they're not too small to the point where, you know, you're, like, hitting a wall every 2 seconds. And, like, some of the maps on Pika really suffer from that. Some of the maps are perfectly fine, but some of them are extremely small. And it's like, you know, I just don't want to deal with that. You know, I don't want to deal with these extremely small maps that, you know, can really hinder my combos and stuff. Because if you're playing a game with a rod, right, and you hit somebody against a wall, you're just giving them free combos because they're not going to take knockback because there's a glass block behind them. So, like, overall, like, I think they gotta fix the maps as well if they were to bring the Pika practice to Jartex. Because I think we're gonna get the exact same practice eventually. Maybe a little bit of differences, but I think we're gonna get the exact same thing. I just hope that it's different KB, because I don't really like Pika's KB. Like I said, it's pretty broken. That guy did not put on his chest plate or his pants. But, you know, even if we do get the same KB, I'm hoping that eventually they will, like, you know, fix it. You know? Because I think it does need to be fixed. And, you know, it is broken. I'm just going to put that out there. It 100% is broken. There's something wrong with it. You know? And I'm like, I don't know. I want to play Pika practice more. Because it's, like, all fresh and new. But the KB is just not great. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay. My lava didn't work, and he gets a combo because of it. That's great. I love when my lava doesn't work. I would have been spot on. I would have got him in the lava, we would have been chilling. But no, lava doesn't place. What do you know? Also, on Pika, they still didn't update Build UHC. They still didn't give us golden heads. This is one of the reasons why I don't play Build, because they only give us golden apples. And I'm like, I don't care about golden apples. I really don't. Like, oh my god, this guy didn't take any KB. Like, I don't really, like, I want golden heads, because golden heads are just a part of the game mode. They make it better than having to just eat golden apples, because, like, I'll eat a golden apple, and I'll gain, like, no health back from it. And I'm sitting here, like, I'm sitting here just basically, like, dying a bunch of times, because I eat a golden apple, I gain, like, 2.5 hearts, or whatever it is, eat another golden apple, like, if you're low on health, and you try to get back to full, you're eating half your golden apples. That's why we have golden heads. But overall, I don't think they're going to change Build UHC. It really does suck. Also, rods, for some reason, don't do enough KB, but, you know, that's kind of like a personal preference. But, pretty much, I think that if they were to add practice, or the new practice update to Jartex, it would actually be pretty good. I think it's what Jartex needs. We need a practice reset desperately, because Jartex practice has been dying, and, you know, all of Jartex has really been dying, to be honest, and I think a new practice update would really bring a lot of players back, and a lot of new players to the server. I think also having, like, an emphasis on ranked would be really nice, and having an emphasis on playing, because on Pika, they also have the crate system where you can play and just get, like, a challenger key, I think it's called. And essentially what that means is... I think that guy was cheating. Oh, yeah, 36 CPS. Yeah, okay, buddy. And with these crate keys, right, you gain, like, titles and colors and all of that. And I'm like, that is perfect. Is this guy cheating too? Yeah, he is cheating. That's wonderful. Okay. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. I still win these. I still win these, bro. I still win these. Yeah, you can use your reach all you want, bro. It's still not going to win you this fight. Maybe it might. It might win him this fight. Oh, he's dead. Nice, I got him. But, like, overall, I just feel like we need constant or good big updates on Jartex. You know, especially for practice, right? You know, having those challenger crates and everything. 1 minute? Are you the guy who was cheating against me last game? Yes, you were. I'm not waiting a minute. What do you think this is? No, I'm gonna butterfly click you. I'm not waiting. I'm giving myself the ultimate advantage. What do you think this is? I'm gonna allow this guy to, like, B-hop on me or something. Yeah, I'm gonna continue butterfly clicking you. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop now. I honestly can't aim well while butterfly clicking. Yeah, keep trying that, buddy. Keep trying that. Yeah, look at him. He's like using like a trigger bot. He doesn't click when I get a combo on him. Like he like doesn't swing his sword. He only swings when I'm in range. Which is a lot of the time because he's, you know, hitting me a little bit farther than normal. Try to add some jump resets in there maybe. Ski, stop hitting me? Okay. Yeah, this guy's aim isn't good, but, like, he is obviously using something. He didn't even put on his armor. That's great. But overall, for the Jartex practice update, I'm expecting a whole bunch of good maps. Not the small ones we get on Pika. Just keep the same maps that are currently on Jartex. Don't make new maps. Maps on Jartex are fine. Keep those ones. Okay. We also need the new kits that are on Pika. Definitely. 110% we need those kits. Okay. And we also need good KB. Whether keeping the same KB, I'm totally fine with that. I like this KB. I'm good with it. I've played with it forever. Everybody knows how to play with this KB. You can either keep that, or if you're going to make a new KB, make sure it's really good. And then also add an incentive to keep playing, right? You know, like, we need those challenger crate keys and stuff that you can get. And, you know, you can basically just, like, click one of these things, open one of those keys, you know, from just playing the game. That's what we need. Something to just keep playing, because, you know, people are losing an incentive to log on to practice because leaderboards isn't much of an incentive, ranked isn't much of an incentive. So overall, I think, you know, what they did to Pika was really good. I want to see a lot of it translated to Jartex, but I just don't feel like it's going to be. I feel like they're going to translate the wrong things, or something is going to be wrong eventually when they do update practice. And when the practice update happens, I don't know. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a premium Minecraft account. Oh, one more thing. I'm also intrigued to hear your thoughts about what I talked about. Do you like Pika practice? Do you like what I talked about, what they should translate over to Pika practice, or from Pika practice to Jartex practice? And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye, and have a great day.